Right now at 10, the meaning behind Labor Day, how community members are celebrating, and more than 1 billion reasons to play, tonight's winning numbers, and what you could buy with the Powerball jackpot. Plus, a UWL tradition celebrating a new champion and the activities the campus has planned for the first week of class.
Watching WKDT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Emily is off tonight. Well, Labor Day in La Crosse kicked off with its 134th annual parade. No school means extra candy for the kids lining up on the sidewalk. The parade started at 10 this morning at the corner of Gillette and Kane Streets. We caught up with attendees to find out what brought them out to the celebration.
I have a granddaughter that's in the parade, and she's marching with the Warriors. And I brought my whole family along with me here, and we're just really excited to be here.
The event spanned over 10 blocks and ended with Labor Fest over at Copeland Park. That's where News 8 Now's Allison Fergit spoke with local laborers about what the day means to them.
Labor leaders and union members that we spoke to emphasized the importance of fair workplace conditions and strong unions.
It's all about the people in the community, celebrating all the hard work we do every day.
Hundreds of workers gathered at La Crosse's Copeland Park to celebrate Labor Day. The holiday honors the American labor movement and celebrates the contributions of everyday workers.
Acknowledge the hard work that the workers do put in their jobs and, in the community.
And those at La Crosse's Labor Fest say unions are an important way to protect workers.
We raise the bar for everybody. We want safe working conditions.
Sometimes there's employers that aren't just, and the union is there to help you through those times.
In recent years, public perception of unions has rebounded after hitting historic lows in 2009. But workers say that hasn't made it easier to unionize.
We're having more and more fights and battles to keep our unions intact.
Shams is hopeful renewed public support for unions will lead to better state policy and the potential end of Act 10. The controversial law limited the collective bargaining rights of most public sector unions in Wisconsin.
We can only bargain about wages, but to go back to something where we really have both seats at the table have as much to gain and give, that's really what we're looking for.
Last December, a Wisconsin Circuit Court judge ruled parts of Act 10 were unconstitutional. The case will likely reach the state Supreme Court, where many union members hope to see it overturned.
I think that'd be a great thing, that taking workers' rights away like that, it doesn't save anybody money like they thought it would. It doesn't save anybody anything. All it does is trying to cut out unions.
While there's no clear timeline on when the lawsuit could reach the state's highest court, Shams says days like Labor Day are a strong reminder of why workers need to support each other.
We need the public to show up and show out for teachers, for workers, for labor unions, to say that without these unions, without workers, our society would really struggle.
Reporting in La Crosse, Allison Fergit, News 8 Now.
Well, the Powerball jackpot has climbed up to more than $1 billion. Yes, that's billion with a B. A massive amount of money in all of our heads, but how massive? News 8 Now's Jadius McGee has some comparisons that may surprise you. Jadius.
It's hard to really picture how big that number really is, so we quizzed residents around La Crosse to see how well they know just how big $1 billion is. Imagine walking 5 miles every single day. How long would it take to hit 1 billion steps?
Probably 3 months.
It'd take you 274 years.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I never guessed that.
Or picture with cars. With $1 billion, how many cars do you think you could buy?
I would say 10.
10?
Yeah.
What if I told you that you can buy 20,661 cars?
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of cars.
From steps to cars to dollar bills, $1 billion goes almost beyond our imagination. It's why this jackpot has so many people dreaming. Now the Powerball numbers just released a few moments ago. The winning numbers are 8, 23, 25, 40, 53, and 5. If these are your numbers, please visit the Powerball website to claim your prize. Reporting in the studio, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
JDS, thank you. I think Susan was counting how many custom Ferraris you could get with $1 billion. Well, hunting season is kicking off in Wisconsin. Starting today, hunters can hunt several bird species. The Wisconsin DNR has provided a map of where hunting is legal, as well as some reminders to make sure your hunt is a safe one. Well, an absolutely picture-perfect Labor Day here on this Monday. Yeah, I sure am. But you've been talking a little bit about a cool down in the days to come.
Yes, we definitely have a cool down in the days to come. Still one nice day as we go into tomorrow, but tonight we actually have a chance to see a little bit of a light show out there actually happening right now. Thankfully, we have clear skies going into the overnight period. And we're thankful because of that, because we do have some northern light viewing opportunities as we go into tonight. That's right, all through the night you'll be able to look at the lights. Definitely going to need a camera, going to be very, very hard to see with the naked eye, but you can even just use your phone, edit that picture a little bit, and you'll likely be able to pick out the northern lights just on the horizon. So take a look at that. You might want to get a little bit out of town and away from any light pollution, but other than that, could be a pretty nice show as you go out tonight. Overnight lows staying fairly mild, 55 for your low in La Crosse, 53 in Eau Claire. We'll have some patchy fog as we go throughout the morning hours, similar to what we saw today. Otherwise, that should be burning off pretty quickly on in the morning hours, and we'll see temperatures rising again to fairly seasonable levels. Most of the area getting back into the 70s, but we do have some rain on the way, and then after that comes the big cool down that we've been talking about. So I'll have all the details in a little bit.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Nicole. Well, last night, UW La Crosse students ran their Moonlight Mile. Students run a mile through the illuminated campus starting at 9 p.m. After the students finish their mile, they're able to hang around at Roger Herring Stadium at the Veterans Memorial Complex to socialize and play games. The first runner to finish the race got a special shirt.
Well, as you can see, a huge amount of students came out today. It's just something fun to do, and especially on the first week of school, it's like important to meet new people, and it's a great way to do it.
Other new student orientation activities this weekend included the Eagle L class photo and the chance for students to walk their class schedules to avoid getting lost on that first day. The Iowa State Fair ditched one of their rules for the first time ever. State fairgoers across the country noticed steeper prices at fairs this year. And because of that, the Iowa State Fair decided to allow outside food at their event for the first time. Organizers are aware of the climbing prices, and they wanted to keep the fair affordable for attendees.
For it every year because we know we want to do it. Partially with this cookie jar. We just fill the cookie jar with spare change throughout the year.
Over 1 million people attended the Iowa State Fair this year, but the fair did cost more to organize due to inflation. Coming up tonight, the White House with eyes on the Midwest, the president's idea to expand federal troops in major cities, and the state officials pushing back. Plus, a normally harmless prank turns fatal. The homicide investigation leaving a neighborhood stunned.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $700 off Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets, plus a $300 home shopping cart with free white glove delivery and pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
One of the things I've said for years is we do things right and we do the right thing. From the very beginning, when we offered bathrooms, one of the biggest concerns for homeowners is just safety. Can you get in and out of the bathtub? If that's a problem for you, the Board Store has the products and the installers to make your bathroom safe as well as attractive and easy to care for. Call today for a prompt free estimate.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy.
When you need a truck to get you from the job site
to the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram
or a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now to get a brand new Jeep, Ram, Dodge, Fiat, or Chrysler. Whether it's for work or play, we've got the vehicle for you. We have a wide selection of every model. Nothing beats getting in the driver's seat. So stop in today. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Right now, it's the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture. Get up to 15% off sale prices plus 3-year special financing. Choose from the largest in-stock selection of living room, dining room, and mattresses, plus free in-store design service. It's our best Labor Day sale, now at Home Furniture.
President Trump is encouraging officials in large cities like Chicago to be cooperative as the White House looks to deploy federal troops to city streets. Leaders in Illinois are pushing back, arguing troops are not welcome. CBS News' Christian Benavides has more.
Before leaving the White House to play golf on Monday, President Trump praised the mayor of Washington, D.C., Muriel Bowser, on social media for cooperating with him as he deployed National Guard troops to D.C. streets in recent weeks. Declaring the nation's capital crime-free, the president urged other city leaders to work with the administration. He also added to Bowser, "Don't go woke on us." The president's post comes as the White House looks to send federal troops to a number of other cities, including Chicago.
No federal troops in the city of Chicago.
At a Labor Day event, Chicago's mayor spoke out against the idea.
We're going to defend our democracy in the city of Chicago.
His comments come a day after Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker told CBS News federal troops do not belong in Chicago or any other U.S. city.
Any kind of troops on the streets of an American city don't belong unless there is an insurrection, unless there is truly an emergency.
Also on Monday, the Trump administration continued to come under scrutiny for last week's firing of CDC Director Susan Moneris and the resignation of a number of other CDC leaders. In an op-ed published in Monday's New York Times, 9 former CDC directors and acting directors raised concerns about Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s oversight of the department, writing, "We are worried about the wide-ranging impact that all these decisions will have on America's health security." Senator Bernie Sanders, the ranking member of the Senate's Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee, is calling for Kennedy to resign, arguing he's doing the opposite of his vow to make America healthy. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
At least 800 people are dead in Afghanistan after a 6.0 magnitude earthquake. It hit a remote part of eastern Afghanistan just before midnight, with aftershocks continuing throughout the night. Crews are using helicopters to rescue those who were injured.
There's a lot of the areas that unfortunately roads have been blocked. Humanitarian actors cannot really travel to the sort of remote areas, and the access is really not there because the earthquake obviously brought in, landslides immediately after.
The Red Cross and Red Crescent are requesting more immediate needs such as rescue support, emergency health care, food, and clean water. A prank ends with the death of a young boy in Houston, Texas. He was part of a group of kids playing Ding Dong Ditch. Karen Waugh has the story.
Police say a group of kids was ringing doorbells as part of a prank in this East Houston neighborhood late Saturday night. When the group got to this house, officials say a man came out and fired several rounds at the children as they ran away. One 11-year-old boy was killed after being hit multiple times in the back. The shooting happened further up the street, off of the property. Michael Cass is a Houston police homicide detective.
In my opinion, it doesn't look like any type of self-defense. It wasn't close to the house.
Allison Gatz is a neighbor who works in private security. Does this Ding Dong Ditch prank happen a lot in this neighborhood?
I was just going to say no, it doesn't. This is the first in 2 years we've ever had a situation. These are all dead-end streets. So we all pretty much know each other in this neighborhood.
Police have not yet arrested the suspected shooter, but investigators have collected several guns from the home. Karen Hua, CBS News.
Researchers may have solved the mystery of why some women with no risk factors have heart attacks and strokes. A Mass General Brigham study looked into cases of heart attack and stroke among women who don't smoke and don't have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or diabetes. They found that inflammation may be linked to these cases, and they say treating the inflammation could lower their risk of heart attack or stroke by 38%. Promising signs for a new treatment to help people who haven't been able to lower their blood pressure. A University College London study found a pill called Baxdrostat helped 4 in 10 patients lower their blood pressure to healthy levels. High blood pressure affects more than 1 billion people globally and raises the risk of heart attack, stroke, and death. We will have more news ahead tonight, but first,
we have one last day of summer-like temperatures coming up tomorrow, but after that, fall is going to hit us in full swing. I'll have all the details coming up right after the break.
Do you have sewer problems hiding underground? Whether it's tree roots or common blockages, our video inspections not only detect what's causing the issue, but give you the video proof of what it is. Schedule your video inspection with us today.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them,
Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger. You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
At Sealands Carpetland, we know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax! We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. It lasts a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealands is perfect for muddy feet
and
waterborne fights. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Stubborn clog that just won't give? With our drain cleaning services, we can remove those stubborn blockages without jeopardizing the integrity of your pipes. For a limited time, we're offering financing options with no interest if paid in full within 18 months. So call today.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Well, we've been talking about this big cool down that we have coming up for a few days now, but we still have one last day of summer-like temperatures to get through before then, and then even after that, it looks like we'll have another warm-up, but it's going to take a couple days to get there. So we'll be dealing with another week of fall, but summer will be back right before we know it. This is a very transitional month as we get into the first month of meteorological fall, so definitely don't say goodbye to summer quite yet, but say goodbye to it for now, because we do have a fairly long cool down ahead of us. Tomorrow, looking pretty nice. 77 in La Crosse for your high, 75 in Eau Claire, a tad cooler to the north. Otherwise, everybody else, for the most part, in the upper 70s. Some of us could even be getting close to around 80 degrees. But then, as we head into the afternoon and especially into the evening and overnight hours, we'll start to see some showers and potential for some thunderstorms to mix in to the pot along with that as well. Here we are going into Tuesday, tomorrow afternoon. Just some isolated activity passing through into the later afternoon hours. The main event will likely hold off until about the evening into the early overnight period. That's when a cold front starts to move throughout the area. Again, not going to rule out the chance for some thunderstorms to be passing through within that cold front as well, but really not looking at any severe or even strong thunderstorm risk, maybe some quick downpours and a stronger wind gust or two. But other than that, looking like a fairly quiet night as far as thunderstorm activity goes. Still holding on to some shower activity though throughout the rest of the night and even going into Wednesday morning, possibly still seeing some isolated and scattered showers, mostly along and south of I-90, with possibly a couple more showers passing through as we go into Wednesday afternoon. Really the main story though Wednesday is going to be these winds. They're going to be pretty breezy and they're blowing out of the northwest. So that's where all of our cooler air is going to be funneling into the area. Those winds really don't look like they're going to turn around for quite some time, so they're going to continue to blow that cold air into the area for really much of this upcoming week. Rain totals going through tomorrow into tomorrow night. This wouldn't include any of the additional rain that we could see going into Wednesday though. Overall fairly light, maybe seeing around 1/4 of an inch maximum, apart from some of the areas that could see some thunderstorm activity. Then you could maybe see around 1/2 to potentially 1 inch of rainfall. Overall fairly insignificant amount of rainfall falling across the area. As far as Wednesday morning goes, the cold front not quite settling that cold air in quite quite yet when you wake up Wednesday morning. And with all that rain, it could actually feel just a tad bit muggy out when you wake up in the morning. 60 degrees for your Wednesday morning low as we go into La Crosse, 56 in Eau Claire. Once we switch around to the highs, though, that's when we really start to see the difference. High temperatures going into Wednesday, not really a lot of warming going on during the day. The low was 60 for Wednesday morning, so we're really only warming up to 66 once we get into the afternoon. That cold air is really going to be stubborn. It's going to keep us on the cooler side. 62 in Eau Claire for Wednesday. Even some folks north of I-94 are likely staying below 60 degrees, and this is really going to be a near identical forecast to the coming days and beyond, if not a tad bit cooler towards the end of the week. It's also going to be breezy again behind that cold front. As I mentioned, really most of this week, once we get that cooler air in, will likely be associated with some breezier winds as well. Staying breezy even through the morning hours. We typically see winds getting a tad bit stronger into the afternoon, so that could put us on the windier end. Also seeing wind gusts around 30 to 35 miles an hour. Sustained winds, though, will be around 15 to 20. So still on the windier end and on the cool end. Even as we go into Thursday and Friday, still holding on to some breezier conditions. But look at that, 63 for your high on Friday. That'll put some folks definitely below that 60-degree line, and it's going to take all the way until next week to get above 70, but we'll continue to warm on up after that, likely seeing the upper 70s come back into the forecast.
A little fluctuation there.
Just a little bit of whiplash.
Yeah, thank you, Nicole. Coming up next in sports, awards already. A Badgers DB recognized for his performance in the season opener. Plus, pinch yourself, you're not dreaming. The first look at Micah Parsons practicing as a member of the Packers. Jacob is next.
Keeping you safe and ahead of the storm with current conditions and updated video forecasts from the local team that warns you first. The News 8 Now First Warn Weather app, giving you more than what you'd expect. Get it now. No, seriously, like, right now.
We know that home is where you can be yourself, whether that's working on your cooking skills or getting in a quick workout. Home is your happy place. Get the loan that fits you. Apply for your home loan with Ultra today.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar. For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Keep your home safe with an 11% rebate at Menards. From smoke detectors to fire extinguishers and more, Kidde Home Safety products keep your family protected in case of emergencies. Get this fire extinguisher combo pack for $32.99 after rebate. Be prepared for the unexpected with Generac home standby generators. Their advanced technology starts within seconds of sensing a power loss. Save over $1,200 on this home standby generator after sale price and 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Get fresh and locally grown carrots, cucumbers, peppers, radishes, cabbage, cauliflower, potatoes, zucchini, dill, onions, tomatoes, blueberries, and our triple sweet corn. Find unique lawn, garden, and home decor, as well as fresh cut flowers and arrangements. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, and pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Banking should be easy. Ultra's A+ accounts put online and mobile banking at your fingertips. Plus, a contactless debit card for everyday purchases. No stress, just banking made for you. Now that's worth celebrating. Open your account today.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, for the first time since 1926, someone on the Green Bay Packers was sporting number 1, which was, of course, last worn by Curly Lambeau, and that player, new addition Micah Parsons. Here's a look at the all-world edge rusher rocking the green and gold threads today in his first practice as a part of the team. Now, there was a little bit of a surprise report today as sources are saying Parsons is dealing with a joint sprain in his back, and he may take an epidural injection before the game on Sunday against the Lions to potentially help him play. But regardless of when Parsons is back, a couple other playmakers on the defense know what his addition can mean.
Nightmares for the opposite side of the ball. I feel like Hap's going to have a pretty fun time with us, so we're ready to look towards that.
it's scary. It's for sure scary with the pieces that we have, the guys that we have, especially like our mindsets that we all have. Especially talking to them today of, we're kind of similar person in terms of mindset. So it's going to be scary for some teams for sure.
Parsons' status is reportedly up in the air for the game on Sunday. Meanwhile, another player with a new number out there today, first-round draft pick Matthew Golden, who's now wearing number 0, the first player in franchise history to do so. After a pair of interceptions in the fourth quarter to seal the deal, you get some conference recognition. Preston Zachman is the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week for his role in the Badgers Defensive Masterclass against Miami of Ohio, where they allowed just 117 yards and did not allow a single Red Hawk conversion on third down. And Wisconsin's head coach has seen some major strides from his experienced safety.
That's where the defensive front did a really good job tonight. And then what can you say about Preston Zachman? I think that, a guy in his 6th year, it's, sometimes it's tough to say, well, he's gotten a lot better. But I really, his confidence level from what I've seen all through fall camp showed him tonight.
Well, it is the final day of the gauntlet for Milwaukee. 19 games in 18 days. A well-deserved break in store tomorrow. But first, the Crew looking to finish 10-9 over the long stretch. Brewers facing the number 2 team in the National League, the Phillies, and this one felt like postseason baseball. Great start for the home side. Caleb Durbin sends a shot out to left to make it 4-0 home side, but then Philly starts to chip away. Harrison Bader launches that one. That ball is going to ricochet off the wall. JT Realmuto scores. Visitors would take the lead in the 6th. Big spot in the 8th. Isaac Collins called upon to pinch hit. Rifles one to short. Play can't be made, and 2 come in to score. And we are tied again until Philadelphia seizes control for good in the 9th. Brandon Marsh delivers a clutch base knock. The away side would play 2 in the frame, and Milwaukee can't answer as they drop the opener 10-8. And no shortage of drama in Minneapolis today either. Twins down 2 in the 6th until Royce Lewis chops the deficit in half with one swing of the bat. Then Minnesota takes their first lead of the game in the 7th as Brooks Lee breaks the tie with a hit right through the 5-6 hole. The bullpen was not on its A game today for the Twins, specifically Justin Topa grooving one right down the middle, and Mike Tauchman clobbers it down to deep right center field. That easily allows the go-ahead run to score, and that would be the difference as Minnesota falls by 1. And Ken, the frenzy's back, as you well know.
Sure is, yeah.
The News 8 Play of the Week is back on Wednesday. We've got some other news as well. The News 8 Sports Pick'em is also coming back.
That's right.
So get ready for that. We've got football on Thursday, so excited to have that fun competition between me, you, Emily, and Kate, and the rest of the public as well. So everyone gets signed up for that.
Absolutely. It'll be on our website. I'm sure it'll be landing on the sports page. Right now it's in our entertainment page. It'll migrate.
Absolutely.
You'll get to pick games every week and see how your picks stack up against all of us here. So you get some bragging rights.
Exactly.
And some pride points as well.
And we'll shout you out as well. We started doing that last year. I think it's a good little touch just so everyone feels a little bit of extra motivation to do their best. I think we also have a new wrinkle this year as well with the specific pick that the Survivor Pool pick, which is what we saw. So looking forward to that, and hopefully everyone will join, and we'll throw that on our Facebook as well this week if people want to sign up. So looking forward to that. Football on Friday or Thursday.
That's right. Super fun and easy to do.
Yes.
We encourage everyone to participate.
Absolutely.
Jacob, thank you very much. We got more news right after this.
I never knew fudge could be so dandy. Pop in to Valley Fudge and Candy.
It's Plinko month at Wesco Home. Come play and unlock your discount. Up to 30% off all furniture and mattresses. Play to save on the comfort you've been dreaming of. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
Increase your home's energy efficiency and enjoy year-round comfort with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Our windows and doors combine quality craftsmanship and cutting-edge innovation from the trusted brand Renewal by Andersen. And our team provides expert installations backed by industry-leading transferable warranties. Enjoy huge savings today. Buy one, get one 40% off. Plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Connect with the Asher team today and request a free, no-obligation consultation at goasher.com or call us at 888-GO-ASHER.
Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin is so ready for summer. Right on the Mississippi River, a perfect spot for fishing and fun. Surrounded by scenic bluffs and some of the best hiking and camping around, there's so much to explore. You can experience Kerber Dasheen's fascinating history and unwind with live music events that feature the vibe you're looking for. Book your place to stay and discover more at KerberDasheen.org.
Hey, Dominic here, and I'm back to show you how I personally make my Bloody Marys using our Please Name Bloody Mary mix. First, you'll take a pint glass full of ice, add a spoonful of Please Name Bloody Mary mix, a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce, a shot or two of vodka, and top it off with tomato juice. Want it spicier? Add more mix. Be sure to get your Please Name Bloody Mary mix and 39 other blends at the Please Name Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Cheers! Worcestershire.
It's Plinko month at Wesco Home. Come play and unlock your discount. Up to 30% off all furniture and mattresses. Play to save on the comfort you've been dreaming of. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
I never knew fudge could be so dandy. Pop in to Valley Fudge and Candy.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Food stands at the U.S. Open in New York are serving up some bold flavors along with world-class tennis. And fans are particularly buzzing about caviar-topped chicken nuggets outside Arthur Ashe Stadium. The Korean-inspired Kokodak is charging, yes, $100 for 6 nuggets with a side of caviar. Fans apparently are loving it, but some are saying they need to make more money to buy the special menu item. And initially I was like, a little steep, but the average ticket price to go to a U.S. Open match is at least several $100s and in the thousands later on in the tournament. So I guess the price point of caviar makes sense at some point, but not to this guy. Just give me the plain chicken nuggets for $5. We'll call it good. Nicole's got one more check of your forecast right after this.
Huge selection of rugs and cowhide under the white tent next to Carl's Appliance in Onalaska. Multiple sizes, including round rugs and so much more. Hurry in. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind sale.
While you're busy, your pup can play all day at Top Dog Retreat in West Salem. Safe, supervised fun with friends, plus plenty of exercise and love. Because a tired dog is a happy dog. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. Get crispy tacos for just $1.39 every Taco Tuesday, only at Taco John's.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
We've got an important milestone here to celebrate. As you know, our family has been providing other families with affordable flooring for 60 years. Whether it's vinyl, hardwood, laminate, tile, or carpet, we've offered a wide variety of flooring that stands up to the biggest messes. And we know messes. Speaking of which, who started in on the cake?
Don't look at me.
Sealand's Carpet Land, where #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Your local Culligan expert helps you take control of your home's water with the world's most efficient softeners and drinking water systems. Culligan also gives you more control of your wallet with a variety of payment options. For better water and finances that fit, contact your local Culligan expert today.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Huge selection of rugs and cowhide under the white tent next to Carl's Appliance in Onalaska. Inventory is priced to sell, so stop in today. Multiple sizes, including round rugs and so much more. Hurry in. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind sale.
We'll cool as you head out the door in the morning. Not going to be too bad for the morning temperatures, but we do have some rain on the way later in the day. Maybe want to grab an umbrella, but overall they're not going to be too heavy of downpours. So what's getting a little bit of wet on Tuesday? Not a whole day ruiner as far as the amount of rain we're expecting. Otherwise, much cooler after that. That's really going to be the main story this week. 63 on Friday. I'm looking forward to it. I hope we don't get any frost. That would be a deal breaker.
No,
but
thank
63 is sounding pretty nice.
I like how your voice was getting super high. Maybe a little chance of rain. Bye, everybody.